Welcome to Hollywood. In this video, we're going to take a nostalgic journey back to the golden age of Hollywood and shine a light on 17 of the nicest, kindest, and most gracious actors who graced the silver screen. While the era was filled with glitz, glamour, and scandal, there were also stars who earned quiet respect for their humility, generosity, and warm-hearted nature behind the scenes. 1. James Stewart. Often referred to as Jimmy, James Stewart wasn't just known for his all-American charm in films like It's a Wonderful Life, he lived it. Colleagues often described him as humble, respectful, and incredibly generous. Stewart was known to personally respond to fan letters and avoided Hollywood gossip circles. He treated everyone on set, from stars to stagehands, with equal respect. Even after becoming one of the most bankable stars of his era, he remained modest and grounded. 2. Fred Astaire. Fred Astaire's elegance on screen was matched by his grace off screen. Known for his incredible professionalism, he was admired by co-stars for never losing his temper, never acting superior, and always bringing positivity to rehearsals and shoots. Astaire made his dance partners feel like equals, even when he was the star. He was a perfectionist, yes, but never cruel about it. He led with encouragement rather than criticism. 3. Carrie Grant. Though he had the suave, debonair persona on screen, Carrie Grant was deeply private and personally warm to those who knew him well. Colleagues said he went out of his way to make others feel comfortable. Despite his fame, he never acted entitled. Grant was also charitable and quietly supported friends and causes without seeking credit or media attention. Many described him as a man of subtle integrity and great empathy. 4. Gregory Peck. Gregory Peck was as noble in real life as he was in To Kill a Mockingbird. He was admired for his deep sense of justice, equality, and human decency. He fought against the Hollywood blacklist, supported civil rights causes, and refused to work with people he believed were morally corrupt. On set, he treated everyone, from extras to grips, with dignity. He was never caught up in fame, instead using his platform to advocate for good. 5. Kaye. Kaye was a comic genius and a generous soul. Known for his work in White Christmas and countless musical comedies, he also had a huge heart. Kaye was a UNICEF ambassador and devoted much of his time to humanitarian work. Colleagues praised his infectious energy and said he was always trying to cheer up anyone who was having a bad day. He combined comedy with compassion, both on and off screen. 6. Fonda. Henry Fonda was admired not only for his powerful performances but also for his quiet, respectful demeanor. Though reserved, he was deeply thoughtful and always kind to his coworkers. He didn't indulge in Hollywood's vanity or drama. Many who worked with him said he was a man of few words, but those words were always gentle and meaningful. He maintained lifelong friendships with many fellow actors and crew members. 7. Jack Lemmon. Jack Lemmon, best known for films like Some Like It Hot and The Apartment, had a reputation for being incredibly approachable and easygoing. He was known to eat lunch with the crew instead of isolating himself with other stars. Lemmon had a genuine appreciation for everyone he worked with and always made newcomers feel welcome. His down-to-earth attitude made him a favorite not just with audiences, but with everyone behind the scenes. 8. Bing Crosby. While Bing Crosby had a complicated family life, many in the industry recall him as a kind and giving man. He was deeply loyal to friends and co-workers, and helped launch the careers of several struggling musicians and actors. On set, Crosby was known for his calm demeanor and his laid-back attitude that helped soothe high-pressure environments. His support of war veterans and numerous charities also showcased his big heart. 9. Gene Kelly. Known for his athletic dancing and dynamic performances, Gene Kelly was also deeply respectful of his co-stars and crew. He worked tirelessly to ensure everyone on set felt appreciated and involved. Although demanding when it came to choreography, he was never demeaning. He inspired others by working harder than anyone else and lifting up those around him. Kelly's enthusiasm for his craft was matched only by his warmth as a person. 10. Spencer Tracy. Though Spencer Tracy struggled privately with alcoholism, those who worked with him described him as profoundly generous and quietly kind. He avoided gossip and stayed fiercely loyal to friends and family. He was deeply respectful of his co-stars, especially Katharine Hepburn, and never allowed his personal demons to spill onto the set. Tracy was one of those rare actors who seemed to truly care more about people than publicity. 11. Robert Mitchum. Robert Mitchum had a bad boy persona, but those close to him knew him as incredibly loyal and unexpectedly kind. He often defended underdogs and quietly paid for people's medical bills or legal troubles. Mitchum treated crew members as equals and was known to deflect praise to others. While he might have looked tough, he had a soft heart and never let fame turn him into a diva. 12. Clark Gable. Often called the King of Hollywood, Clark Gable could have easily let his stardom inflate his ego, but he didn't. Gable was deeply respected for his humble attitude and his generosity toward others. During World War II, he enlisted in the Army Air Forces and flew combat missions, despite being a superstar. On set, he made sure every crew member knew they mattered. His charm extended far beyond the camera. 13. Tony Curtis. Tony Curtis was famous for his charisma and good looks, but his kindness and approachability made him beloved in the industry. He loved interacting with fans and was one of the few major stars who would actually stop to chat with people on the street. He also used his fame to support young actors and advocate for racial equality in Hollywood. Curtis never saw himself as above anyone else in the business. 14. Rock Hudson. Rock Hudson was known for his quiet dignity and respectful nature. Behind the scenes, he was warm, generous, and incredibly loyal to his friends. During a time when Hollywood could be cruel to those who were different, Hudson treated everyone with kindness. Even as he faced health struggles later in life, he remained gracious and caring, setting an example of grace under pressure. His legacy as a kind soul remains strong to this day. 15. Robert Taylor. Robert Taylor, known for roles in Waterloo Bridge and Quo Vadis, was one of the most polite and soft-spoken actors of his era. He stayed out of Hollywood drama and was known for being a true gentleman. Taylor had a quiet strength about him, never boastful, always courteous. Directors loved working with him because he was both talented and easy to work with, which wasn't always the case in Tinseltown. 16. William Holden. William Holden was another star whose kindness sometimes went under the radar. While he could be intense in his roles, Holden was generous with his time and money, especially when it came to wildlife conservation and education causes. He established a wildlife foundation in Kenya and used his resources to make a real difference. Friends and co-stars consistently described him as thoughtful, honest, and compassionate. 17. Charlton Heston. Charlton Heston was known for his commanding presence in epics like Ben-Hur, but he also had a deeply generous spirit. He championed civil rights, marching with Martin Luther King Jr., and often used his platform to support causes he believed in. On set, Heston was kind to everyone, regardless of status, and believed in lifting others up. His personal values often shaped how he treated the people around him. And there you have it, 17 of the nicest actors from the golden age of Hollywood. These stars proved that talent and kindness can absolutely go hand in hand. In an industry known for egos and rivalries, They stood out not just for what they did on camera, but for how they treated people when no one was watching. Who was your favorite on the list? Did we miss someone you think deserved to be mentioned? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with other classic film lovers. Thanks for watching Hollywood World, where the legends live on. See you in the next video.